Okay, let's get started. Hey horrorics, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications every single time that I post a video, and I post every single week. As you can see on the title, on today's video, I'm going to be giving you all the horror movies and also TV series that are coming up next year, 2022. Now, first of all, Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, this is why I have this. Wow, this year definitely fly by. So a few disclaimers before I start. First, this is probably going to be a long video because there are over 30 something movies that I'm going to be talking about. Not all of them have plots, not all of them have release dates, not all of them have trailers. So a few of them I am just going to be mentioning the title, but we don't know much. A few of them, of course, we have release dates, we have everything, but some others, we are some in the middle here, and we don't know much. But still, I want to mention them, and also not all of them are American. A few of them are foreign horror, because probably I won't be able to watch them, but still probably you can. So if I can help you to watch more horror, that's good for me. So of course I'm going to be mention them a few, but like I said, there's a few of them that I don't have enough information, just title, date, maybe the date, or maybe nothing. But this is going to be a long video, so of course I'm not going too deep into each individual movies. And of course, probably along the year, I'm probably going to be doing another video of this just to give you a refresh of the movies that are coming next to those dates where I do the video. So giving a little talk disclaimer ahead, let's get into the video. Now we are starting 2022 right with the right foot with Scream 5. This one is one of the most anticipated horror movies of the year. Now this one, 25 years later, after a streak of brutal murders that shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, a new killer has donned the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect secrets from the town's deadly past. This one, I wasn't expecting that they were going to make it, but I am happy. I know that there's people that they aren't as excited, but I love slashers, so of course this is a must watch, and of course I am excited that it's the first one that is coming next year. This one is coming on January 14, and on the same day is coming Hotel Transylvania for Transformania. This one is coming exclusively on Amazon Prime Video. This one was supposed to be coming on summer of 2021. Then they move it to October, and eventually they move it to January 14 of 2022. Now this one basically here, it's when Johnny realizes that he's human and the other ones are monsters, so he's going to die and all of them are going to keep living. So he's trying to become a monster. But he tries to become a monster, but by accident he becomes a monster and he makes the monsters human. Well, actually Van Helsing, he does that. So it's basically the movie, they are trying to become monsters again, and probably Johnny becoming human once again. Now of course this is not 100% horror and it's a child's movie, but still I love Hotel Transylvania. It's Universal Classic Monsters. I don't know if any of you are actually fans, or maybe you have kids or a brother, a sister, maybe a niece, something that maybe they like this type of movies. I love them. So now I'm giving you just in case. Now next one on January 22, it's coming Nani. This one is about Aisha, that is an immigrant nanny that is pierced together a new life in New York City while caring for the child of an Upper East Side family, and is forced to comfort a concealed truth that threatens to shatter her precarious American dream. About this one, I didn't find any type of information or a trailer, a poster, nothing. I am assuming that it's foreign horror, but like I say, I have not much information about this, but it sounds interesting. So if I am able to watch it, of course, I'm going to be reviewing it just in case. Most of the movies that I'm going to be mentioning, of course, I'm going to be reviewing it because, of course, if I watched it, I'm going to review it. But this one, like I said, if I eventually found a way to see it, of course, I'm going to be watching it, because sometimes these movies, they aren't available here to watch in movie theaters. So I have to wait either for streaming service for them to become available so I can watch them. So only time will tell. Now the next ones are three that are coming on January 28th. The first one is Morbius. This one is from Marvel. I know probably you're thinking what the hell I am talking about, why I am talking about this, but I kind of consider Morbius to have some kind of horror elements, and maybe you like Marvel, maybe you don't. I like superhero movies, I like Marvel. So this one has Jared Leto in it, and basically it's a doctor that has a disease on his blood, and he finds that bats can help him, and he becomes a bat on the process and kind of vampire too. But looks interesting. Like I said, it's not 100% horror, but I kind of see it that can be a little on the horror side. So this is why I am putting it here on the list. Now the next one, it's Orphan First Kill. This is going to be a prequel of Orphan that had Isabel Fuhrman. She's returning as Esther on this one. They are promising this to have some makeup and camera tricks in order to make her look young. She even posted some behind the scenes, and she with like the clothing and everything, and of course she looks old, but I am trusting that they're going to do a good job in it. This one basically is going to tell like the first family that she went to, but the official plot actually says that Lena, a murdered psychopath who looks like a child due to a medical condition, escapes from a Estonian psychiatrist facility, and Lena impersonates the missing daughter of a wealthy family but becomes pitted against a determined mother. This one, I am a little bit worried because only that it's known and the date, but we don't have a poster, we don't have a trailer. I am waiting for that trailer for so long, and I dig the internet. I was like, maybe I missed it, but I don't know. People always tag me in this stuff. But the only thing that I have, sorry if you found me reading, but of course there are way too many for me to remember. But the reality is that's the only thing that we know, and it's getting me a little bit worried because this is a highly expected movie of 2022. So I don't know what are the waiting, but well, who knows. And the next one is The Wrecking. This one is about a shark and has Alicia Silverstone in it. If you have watched Clueless, maybe you know who she is, maybe you don't. Basically, in this one we have a couple on a romantic getaway that find themselves stranded at sea when a tropical storm sweeps away their villa. In order to survive, they're forced to fight the elements while sharks circle below. This type of movies, they don't think to be good. I mean, just my opinion, I don't like them, especially when they're with sharks. Not because, I mean, Jaws is an amazing movie, but the other type of movies that they have made about sharks, I don't like them so much. But it's just not my style of horror. I know that there's people that love this. Of course, I'm going to be watching it, but it's not my favorite. But it looks pretty basic. But still, I'm going to give it a chance. Maybe it will be a surprise and can be actually a good horror movie. The next one is coming on February 18, and it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre adapted film of Netflix. This one, the trailer, I did a reaction a few, maybe like 2 weeks ago. I am not mistaken. But basically this one, according to the plot, it's that after nearly 50 years of hiding, Leatherface returns to terrorize a group of idealistic young friends who accidentally disrupt his carefully shielded world in a remote Texas town. So basically we're going back to the old days of Leatherface in his house and killing teenagers. So I kinda have high hopes for this one because for the trailer alone, it looks like they wanted to capture like the essence of Leatherface in the original films. I have said this a few times, I am not the biggest fan of the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but still I have watched all of them. And this one, I'll say that looks pretty decent. I am not saying that looks excellent, but maybe this can be a good one. I mean, Halloween, many people thought that was going to be bad, and the Halloween of 2018 was actually good. The TV series Chucky, that was a hit. Scream 5 looks pretty good, so maybe this one we can give it a chance. Definitely, I will be giving it a chance. Like I said, February 18th. What the hell? February 18 on Netflix. Now the next one is coming on February 25 and is Studio 666. This one, it's about the legendary rock band Foo Fighters that they move into Encino Mansion stepped in a girlsly rock and roll history to record their much anticipated 10th album. Once in the house, Dave Grohl finds himself grappling with supernatural forces that threaten both the completion of the album and the lives of the band. I was surprised when I read about this. I wasn't expecting this type of film, but sounds pretty interesting. I'm really hoping that they release that year because I'm kind of sensing that it's not going to be available, at least for me to watch here in Puerto Rico. I really hope it is because sounds good, sounds interesting. I mean, horror and rock is something that kind of comes together at some point. I mean, to early 2000s horror movies, they have the best soundtracks because of that. I said what I said. I mean, the soundtracks of early 2000s, they hit different and for a reason. So also it's Foo Fighters. It's a legendary band. I'm not saying it. It's there. It's actually there. So of course, this is a little bit different, but I am actually interested to see it. Now the next one is Speak No Evil. This one is coming on March 17 and it's a Danish horror. This one basically is about a Danish family that visits a Dutch family that they meet on a holiday. This one was supposed to be an idyllic weekend, slowly starts unraveling as the Danes try to stay polite in the face of unpleasantness. So there's not much about it. I wasn't able to find a trailer sadly because it sounded really interesting and I wanted to see more. This one, I am sure that I'm not going to be able to watch it when it comes out. I'm probably going to have to wait until it hits any type of streaming service, probably Hulu, since it's the one that basically has more foreign horror than others, at least for free, because Amazon Prime can have it, but you have to rent it or buy it. So I'm really hoping that I am able to watch it at least this year, because who knows when I'm going to be able, because it really sounds interesting. And like I said, I really like foreign horror. I like to give it a chance, and I don't like to stay just on American because I mean it's what I watch the most, of course, because I live on this side of the world. But I think the foreign horror definitely deserves a chance here. Of course, it's different, but that's what I like. Now the next one is Unwelcome, and this is coming on March 18th. That basically is about a Londoners, Maya and Jamie, that escape their urban nightmare to the tranquility of rural Ireland, only to discover malevolent murderous goblins lurking in the garden ancient wood at the foot of their new garden. When heavily pregnant Maya relationship with a local family turns sour, who or what will come on the rescue, and what stream will she go to protect her unborn child? This one sounds weird, sounds a little bit crazy, and I like it. Like I said, I like different things. Of course, I don't know, I can't imagine like evil goblins and that type of stuff, and like the garden ones, like just like Romeo and Juliet, that animated movie. Those kind of creatures, they're kind of creepy. I mean, in a garden, they don't look cute, they look creepy. So at least they make it a good thing to like make it even creepier, just like dolls, like they're already creepy. So for a movie, specifically a horror movie, they work pretty well. So this one, I hoping once again that I'm going to be able to watch it because it really sounds interesting, at least, and by the trailer it kind of looks interesting. Now the next one, it's The Black Phone, that is coming on June 24th. This one, it's a highly anticipated one. It looks amazing, seriously, it looks pretty good. Now this one is about Sean, that is a shy but clever 13 years old boy who's being held in his soundproof basement by a sadistic mass killer. When a disconnected phone on the wall starts to ring, he soon discovers that he can hear the voices of the murderer's previous victims, and they are dead set on making sure that what happened to them doesn't happen to him. I mean, kidnaps can be a little bit stressing when you watch them because, of course, that's not something that you want to experience, or having someone that you know to experience that. But I still kind of like this type of movies. Like I said, they can be stressful. They can be. But this one, The Mask, looks so good. The trailer, I didn't do a reaction because sadly I watched it. And I like to do my reactions when I know about the trailer, but I haven't watched it. I don't like to rewatch it because I know what's going to happen, so the reaction is not genuine, if you understand. But still, this one looks so good. That mask looks creepy as hell. I have high hopes for this one. I hope that it won't be a disappointment because seriously it will be such a bummer because it looks really really good. I can't wait for this one. Summer horror, here we go. And the next one, it's also one that basically even the plot. Wait until you hear this. It's Nope, that is about Jordan Peele. That this one is coming on July 22. The plot, basically, this is what is written on the plot. It's a new terror from the mind of Academy Award winner Jordan Peele. That's all. And the poster, that it's a cloud. That's all that we know. That's all that we have. So I don't really know what to expect of this. Of course, I'm going to be keeping an eye on it to when we have an official plot or the trailer finally comes out. But that's basically it. Just the poster that is a cloud, and that is a new terror of Jordan Peele. I like his movies, so of course I have high hopes for this one because I like his previous work in horror, but still it's way too short or basically nothing for us to know about this movie. Now the next ones are coming both on September 9. The first one is Asylum. This one is a writer that returns to his hometown and discovers that the residents are being turned into vampires. I mean, if you have watched the original, there's not really much to say, only that I just hope that they don't make it bad. I mean, there's not much about this one either, just the plot, of course. If you have, like I said, watched or read the book, you know what is going to happen and everything. So, but of course, this project, we don't know much. And the other one that is coming is Dark Harvest. This one I just found out when I was doing the list. The plot, it's long, let me tell you. Here says that every fall in a small western town, a supernatural specter called Sawtooth Jack arrives in the cornfields and approaches the town church, where violent gangs of teenage boys hungrily await their chance to convert the legendary nightmare in an annual harvest rite of life and death. Sounds interesting. The poster is beautiful. I'm going to put it right here. This poster is gorgeous. I loved it. So of course, although I didn't know about this movie until recently that I did the whole list, definitely I am excited to watch this one because it sounds pretty original. I mean, for me, it sounds pretty original, that plot. And like I said, the poster, I loved it. Just by the poster, it has all my attention. Now, the next one and the last one, at least we release date, it's Halloween Ends. Basically, the plot, what says is that the saga of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode comes to an end. We have heard that quite a few times already, so I don't believe that. Still, the only rumors that I have heard is that this one is coming a few years later after the events of Halloween Kills, not on the same night. I like it, Halloween Kills. I know that some people didn't, but I actually like it a lot. For me, it felt like the middle to an end that we deserved and that we needed. But still, of course, there's not much, only that was supposed to be coming this year, but because of the COVID, it was pushed back another year. So a poster is there, but probably a new poster will be released in the future of this year. But for now, this is all that we have. But this one, I am really excited to watch it because I like it, the 2018 one, and I like it, Halloween Kills. Now, the next one that I'm going to be mentioning, they don't have a release date. So I'm going to be checking my computer here since a little bit easier. Sorry that I have read a lot on this one, but like I said, there are a lot of movies, so it's hard for me to remember every single thing, and I don't want to miss details. So the first one that I have here, it's Evil Dead Rise. That when a stranger book is discovered in a similar fashion to the original story, demons rise and Beth must fight for her life in what they're calling the most nightmarish version of motherhood imaginable. So I don't want to say that this one is a remake, but probably this is a reboot of Evil Dead. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't hate the remake of 2013, but still, I don't know. I don't feel that this franchise needs a reboot, but I mean, it is there. So let's see what this can bring, but I don't know. I don't feel excited about this one. The reality is that for this one, I don't. And this one either. And it's Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Yikes. I mean, Jeepers Creepers 3 is trash. I am sorry. That movie is trash. Now, basically, here what says is that forced to travel with her boyfriend, Lonnie begins to experience premonitions associated with the urban myth of the creeper. Lane believes that something supernatural has been summoned and that she is the center of it all. So, this one I know I don't want to watch it. The reality, I don't want to watch it, but I am going to. Because, like I said, I kind of have to. But the reality is that I watched the third one like maybe 2 years after it came out because I didn't want to watch it. I know that many people didn't watch it because of what happened with the director and the creator of the franchise. And I know that many people won't be watching this one because of that. And the reality is that I don't want to watch it not just because of that, but just because it looks awful. I seriously, the third one was awful, and this one looks the same. I mean, the creepers should have been staying on the first one and the second. Seriously, this I'm gonna hate it. I haven't watched it, and I know that I'm gonna hate it. Who knows if I am mistaken, but probably not. And now the ones that I'm going to be mentioning, the only thing that we have is the title. We don't have a release date. We don't have nothing, so just the title. But still, I'm going to be giving it just in case. The first one, Rob Zombie the Monsters. This one is going to have it's not an official plot of the movie, but it's based on the same thing as the series, so that wouldn't be a surprise, and you kind of know what you could be expecting. And I know that there's people that is not excited about Rob Zombie doing this movie precisely because if you have watched his work, you kind of know why. But I'm interested in this actually. I want to see what he's going to be doing with the story and the characters. They have released a few photos already and looks good. The characters they look good. So he said on an interview that he's a huge fan of this and that he has been wanting to do this for years. So that gives me hopes that he will be doing like the right thing and an homage to the series and that he will be doing an actual good film. I mean, he hasn't done bad films. I know that this is kind of a debate, but I kind of like his work and I like his movies. Although I know that there's many people that don't, especially the Halloween version of him. I am not a huge fan, but I don't hate it. So for me, I'm not going to judge this movie yet because the reality, for me, until now, it looks good. Now the next ones, this one I have, like I said, nothing. We have Time Cut, we have The Midnight Cut, we have Buddies, and an untitled Pet Cemetery project that is coming on Paramount Plus. Really, it's literally says untitled Pet Cemetery project. Could be a movie. I don't know if Paramount Plus will be going into series. Who knows? But that was basically it. Whew, it was a lot, but I am not finished. I am not done yet because we have a few series that are coming this year. And the first one, my arms hurt a little. It's Chucky Season 2. I did a review on the first one. I loved the first season and I can wait for season 2. So this one is coming to Sci-Fi and USA Network. And I am really excited about this one. Now the next one is The Last of Us and it's coming to HBO Max. The next one is Interview with the Vampire and it's coming to AMC Plus. This one, I don't know how to feel about it. I like the movie. I like the book and I like the movie. So I don't know how to feel about this, but only time will tell. And I am interested in watching it, but I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. Now the last two are Dark Winds, that is also coming to AMC Plus, and Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities to Netflix. I love Guillermo del Toro's work, so of course I'm going to be watching this. I don't know what to expect, but I love everything, well, almost everything that he does. So of course I like to know more about this and to see what he will be bringing this year. And that's it for the list. Like I said, it was really long. I don't know for how much I have been talking. The only thing that I know is that my back hurts a lot. But well, this is all for the video. Like I said, sorry if you felt like I didn't give enough information, that I read too much, but sorry. Like I said, there were a lot and a lot of them, they don't give much. I don't know why the hell they don't give enough information. If you're bringing a film, give enough information of it, please. Don't leave me here just like that. And also, a film that is supposed to be coming this year is the Charles fan film that has been on the making since 2019. It was supposed to be coming on December of this year, but they released, it was yesterday or 2 days ago, a video on their official pages on social media talking about their release. They didn't specify, of course, a release date and why they're taking so long, that type of stuff. So if you're interested in that one, you can check on them so you can know more. But basically, the fans are kind of mad that they have been waiting so much for this film. But well, I'm still going to be watching it. It's coming on YouTube. So once that one comes out, of course, I'm going to be telling you. I did a reaction to the trailer. If you want to watch that, I'm going to be leaving it right here. I did that next to the reaction to the teaser trailer of Chucky. So just, it's not just the trailer of the fan film. That is Charles. But who knows if that is coming this year or maybe next one. Who knows? Oh well, this is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Now I want to know which one is for you the most anticipated horror movies. For me, these ones are Scream, The Black Phone, and Orphan First Kill, and The Monsters. Those four are the ones that I am expecting the most. And of course, it's more things that probably will be announced throughout the year. Of course, I'm going to be mentioning it. Of course, if I watch them, I'm going to be reviewing it, and I will be here talking about it on also my social media. You can follow me there if you want to be updated on more things. Of course, I have my website, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, although I don't use Facebook that much. And well, this is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be see you guys on the next one and next year. Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's, and I'm going to see you guys on 2022. And before I go, thank you. Thank you for being here. I started 2021 with just 64 subscribers, and here I am, almost 1,100. I am so grateful for all the ones that have been here, all the subscribers. Thank you for the ones that watch my videos, like, subscribe. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys. I am here, and I hope that I can be here for many years more. And I really appreciate the support, and let's see what 22 will bring on this channel. If you want to see something in particular, you can leave it also on the comments. And now, for real, this is the last thing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!